Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating and somewhat controversial topic, the potential end of the megachurch era. For decades, these massive churches have been a dominant force in the religious landscape, drawing huge crowds with slick productions and charismatic leaders. But the ground is shifting. A lot of data and cultural trends suggest we might be witnessing a major change. So, let's break it down and explore the 5 key reasons why the megachurch model might be facing its twilight. First up, the trust deficit. This is a big one. Over the past decade, we've seen a steady stream of high-profile scandals involving megachurch leaders. These aren't just minor missteps. We're talking about serious issues of financial misconduct, power abuse, and moral failings. When a leader who is placed on a pedestal falls, the impact is massive. It doesn't just affect their specific church. It creates a ripple effect of skepticism across the board. People, especially younger generations, are becoming increasingly wary of placing so much trust and authority in a single charismatic figure. They've seen how that can go wrong, and they're looking for more accountability and transparency, which the traditional top-down megachurch structure often struggles to provide. This erosion of trust is a fundamental crack in the foundation of the megachurch model. The second reason is what I call the authenticity crisis. Think about the typical megachurch experience: the concert-level worship music, the stadium seating, the jumbotron screens, the perfectly polished sermon delivered to thousands. While it can be an impressive spectacle, a growing number of people feel it lacks genuine, personal connection. It can feel more like a performance than a community. People are craving authenticity. They want to be known, not just be a face in a massive crowd. They're looking for smaller, more intimate settings where they can have real conversations, share their struggles, and build deep, meaningful relationships. The polished, programmatic nature of many megachurches can feel impersonal and manufactured, which is the opposite of what many spiritually curious people are searching for today. This leads us directly to reason. Number 3, the rise of digital and decentralized communities. The pandemic accelerated this trend massively, but it was already happening. People discovered they could access incredible sermons, teachings, and worship music from world-class communicators online for free from the comfort of their own couch. This unbundled the church experience. You no longer have to go to one specific building to get everything. You can listen to a podcast from one pastor, join an online Bible study with people from across the country, and volunteer with a local charity. It challenges the very idea that a single large institution needs to be the central hub for your entire spiritual life. Why commit to one place when you can build a personalized, spiritual diet from the best resources available online and in your local community? The fourth reason is a major generational shift in values. Millennials and Gen Z approach institutions very differently than previous generations. They are highly skeptical of large, hierarchical organizations, whether they're corporations or churches. They prioritize social justice, inclusivity, and tangible action in the community. Many megachurches, with their focus on large-scale events and internal programming, are perceived as being too inwardly focused or slow to respond to pressing social issues. Younger people want to see their faith in action. They're asking, how? Is my church making a tangible difference in our city? How are we caring for the marginalized? If a church's primary focus seems to be on getting more people in the doors to fund a bigger building, it as a huge turn-off for a generation that wants to be part of something that is actively making the world a better, more just place. Finally, the fifth reason is economic pressure and burnout. Running a megachurch is incredibly expensive. We're talking massive mortgages, huge utility bills, and large staff payrolls. This requires a constant, high-pressure fundraising machine. For the congregation, this can feel like a relentless push for money, which can be draining and feel transactional for the staff and volunteers. The pressure to maintain the high production quality week after week can lead to serious burnout. The show must go on mentality is exhausting. Many people are starting to wonder if this model is even sustainable. They are seeking simpler, less resource-intensive ways of being a community, ways that focus more on people and relationships than on production and property. They are looking for a spiritual home that feels less like a corporation and more like a family. So, what does this all mean? Is every single megachurch going to close its doors tomorrow? No, of course not. Many will adapt and continue to thrive. But the era of the megachurch as the aspirational model for church growth is likely coming to an end. The future probably looks more diverse and decentralized. We'll likely see a rise in smaller neighborhood churches, house church networks, specialized online communities, and hybrid models that blend digital and physical gatherings. The focus is shifting from attraction and spectacle to connection and participation. It's a move away from a consumer-based model to a community-based one. It's a really exciting, if uncertain, time for faith communities. The core need for connection, meaning, and purpose isn't going away. But how people meet that need is changing dramatically. The institutions that listen, adapt, and prioritize authenticity and genuine community are the ones that will flourish in this new era. What do you think? Are you seeing these trends in your own community? Do you think the megachurch era is ending, or is it just evolving? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear your perspective. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this interesting, be sure to like and subscribe for more conversations like this. I'll see you in the next video.